One.
Welcome in, Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports. This is the Mountain Athletic Conference third grade Super Bowl between Chestatee and Dawson. Here's the opening kick of the game. Good kick. It's going to roll, unfortunately, out of bounds, but a very good kick there from third grade kicker for Chestatee.
This is the third grade Super Bowl of the Mountain Athletic Conference. As you see our overlay on the screen, it's Chestatee versus Dawson. Dawson in there, we'll call that maroon, right, Jake? And I believe Chestatee is in.
Yeah, Chestatee's in the gray and white, gray
Gray and
tops,
white.
white pants, or black pants. Here's the opening snap of the game. Dawson County sets up in shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. Gonna be a gain of about a yard. No, maybe he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Number 17. Sterling Sal. How do you pronounce that Sterling kid's last name? Sterling? 17. There's a mishap on the play. Looks like Chestatee may have recovered that fumble, and officials say that they do. So with 7:20 left, Dawson runs two plays, and on the second one, they have a big fumble that goes backwards 10, 15 yards. So first and 10 from Chestatee from the 20-yard line. That's about as good a start as you could get from if you're the Eagles.
Absolutely, just a high snap, and we've seen it all morning, Jake. Turnovers play a big role, and just like in the first two games, snaps at this age are the most oftentimes the fumble, and Chestatee took advantage right there.
Yeah, let's see if the War Eagles can punch one in and take an early lead, because that's a free possession they've got right here. They've got 21, Eli Olson in the backfield, and the ball does get handed off to him. He's going to fall forward for about a yard. Yeah, I saw this Chestatee team in the Super Bowl last year, and they had a big win. Number 2, Will Humphreys, their quarterback, is spectacular. Will Humphreys, number 2 for Chestatee War Eagles, is a name we are going to say a lot if last year was any indication. There's a snap, goes to Humphreys. Humphreys gonna be up to about the 15-yard line, so 3rd and 5 from the 15. Chestatee comes up to the line, ready to run a play. We've got Humphreys in the backfield, and it looks like we're going to have a offside, so that's going to give Chestatee a first down, I believe.
Yes.
Waiting on the official signal. Yes. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Chestatee War Eagles. Humphreys and Olson in the backfield. Snap goes to Humphreys. Humphreys is going to run it up the gut and get to the 5-yard line. So pick up a 5 for Will Humphreys. Will Humphreys was last year's Super Bowl MVP and making an early case for it in this game if he can punch this ball in and give his War Eagles an early lead. There's a snap. Humphreys takes it, brings it down. Fighting forward. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 1. So 4th down from the 4-yard line.
Field goal attempt?
I don't think so, not hardly.
They should make a rule at this age level, Jake. If you can get a field goal for, I don't care from what range, in 3rd or 4th grade, 10 points. I kid, folks. I kid. Or I think it's 3rd down, Jake. They switched the marker.
Okay, 3rd down and 4. And there's the handoff, goes to number 23, Cashton Goss. Goss gets into the end zone, gives his War Eagles an early 6-0 lead with 4:30 left here in the first quarter.
And I tell you what, great red zone play call, because it had been all Humphreys, and then you just put one, basically, a reverse or a sweep. But the whole defense is looking for Humphreys, and they hand it off the other way. Easy score.
Yeah, that's what happens when you got an athlete on your team like Humphreys. He can make guys commit when he gives that handoff. I would venture to say we'll probably see. I know it's just 3rd grade, but we'll probably see some play action. We saw it earlier in the 2nd grade, and it worked. There's Humphreys, drop back, throw to pass, and it is caught. They say it's good. Couldn't see the number that caught that, number 15 on the receiving end of that Humphreys 2-point conversion. 15, Hudson Ivy. 7-0. Chestatee leads Dawson early in this one. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back. Jake West, Director of Team F1 Sports, joined by Caleb Tallman. This is the Mountain Athletic Conference 3rd grade Super Bowl between Chestatee and Dawson. Chestatee is on one early, as I think that was number 40. No, excuse me. Couldn't see the number. 20. Number 20, Jace Gates gets back there and makes a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. And Dawson elects to keep it on the ground with,
I think that's Vanderhoff.
their quarterback, number 9, Andrew Vanderhoff, and he is all the way in for 6. So just like that, 7-6, Chestatee leads Dawson, but Dawson's going to look to tack on this extra point.
And I tell you what, don't blink when Vanderhoff's got the ball, because you might miss him and he could be gone.
Yeah,
he had some wheels.
Yeah.
You saw him, he got there, and there was around the 50-yard line, he had about a yard of separation or so, and you looked by the time he was at the 35, he had 10 yards of separation.
Head coach Jolly Rogers has got a great athlete at his disposal there.
Looks like they're going for one, Jake, to see if they can tie it up.
There's a snap. And I don't see a signal. No good. No good. So he must have been stopped just short. 7-6. Chestatee still leads over Dawson. But, man, what a play there. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back for the rest of this Mountain Athletic Conference 3rd grade Super Bowl. Welcome back, Jake West, Director, Team FY and Sports. Looks like Chestatee takes over, and they are going to be called for a false start. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line, as the War Eagles are going to look to add to their 1-point lead here. War Eagles got helped out on that last drive with a big turnover on their last scoring drive. That they were put in very good scoring position after forcing a turnover, falling on a fumble on the 20-yard line, and then they took it 20 yards in for 6 points. That's how we got to this point right here in the ball game, as they lead 7-6. There's the snap, hand off, going around the right edge, and number 1 is stopped. Number 1, Carter Bowen, tackled for a loss. So we've got second at about 17. 59, Abel Nolick for the Tigers was on the tackle there. Play's blown dead before the snap. Offsides on the Tigers, so that'll make things a little bit easier for Chestatee.
How often you see that hard count? It's just interesting, like you mentioned, Jake, as we get further along into our day here in the Mountain Athletic Super Bowl of all age groups, you start to see new wrinkles, and it gets closer and closer to high school football. I think that's the first hard count we've seen all day.
Good play there from Dawson County's defense. Bring up 3rd and about 13. Caleb Turner made the tackle there.
We already saw Humphreys throw one pass. Maybe a little play action here, 3rd and 13. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably put the ball in the air, because you're not getting anything going on the ground on this drive.
Well, when you got a quarterback like Humphreys, too, there's still always the option to scramble.
There's a snap and the handoff. Taken by number 23 of the War Eagles. He is stopped. 23, Cashton Goss, not going anywhere, as Vanderhoff made the tackle there. Fourth and about 14 here for the War Eagles, and they're going to punt it. So as they change sides of the field here, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. This is the Mountain Athletic Conference 3rd grade Super Bowl. Chestatee leads 7-6 over Dawson. Welcome back, Jake West, Director, Team FY and Sports. You're watching the 3rd grade Super Bowl between Chestatee and Dawson, live on FYNTV.com. Dawson takes over after a big defensive stop. They forced a punt from Chestatee. They pick up about a yard on their first play from scrimmage here on this drive. Right at a minute left here in the first quarter. Dawson takes a snap, hands it off, and pick up about 2 more yards. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Dawson hoping to not go 3 and out here as they look to take the snap. They snap it. Number 9, Andrew Vanderhoff takes it, and nobody's going to catch him. That's just raw speed right there into the end zone. I don't see any yellow on the field. So he gives his Dawson County Tigers their first lead of this game.
Golly, Vanderhoff could fly. Do they get in? No, they fall. Ooh. I mean, a foot short there, Jake. But that's going to keep your score. Dawson 12, Chestatee 7. We're going to take a quick break while we wait for the change of possession. Caleb Tallman, Jake West back with you live on F1TV.com. Chestatee's got the ball back.
That's good running right there from, looks like number 1, Carter Bowen for the War Eagles. Going to pick up a hard 6 yards right there.
Good first down yardage, Jake. But one of the things to take note here, you know, Dawson Smith boasts their extra points. Chestatee hit their first extra point, so any way, shape, or form they score, they'd be able to take the lead back.
There's another handoff. Chestatee, he picks up about 2 yards.
Pretty good carry there by Eli Olson. Sometimes you get hit at the line of scrimmage, best you can do is just try and drive hard for a yard or two. But 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 2. Big play for this Chestatee offense. I'd like to see Humphreys get a run at it here, and he does.
Yeah, Humphreys takes the snap, and it's a run all the way, and he's finally tripped up after he picks up the first down. Number 2. Nope, maybe not number 2. Can't see that number for Dawson on who made the tackle. May have been 9.
Yeah, I think it might have been 9, Vanderhoff. First and 10. Humphrey hands it off there. Got a flag in the backfield, though. This one's coming back.
21 Eli Olson stopped after a gain of about 6 yards.
I think we had some type of block in the back or holding, possibly.
No flag. 2nd and 4 from the 50-yard line.
Six minutes left here in the second quarter.
There's a snap. Humphrey's taking it all the way. Brought down just short of the first down.
Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, going to be about a yard short here, Jake. Need 1 yard on 3rd down to pick up the first. I tell you what, great second effort there by Humphreys because he was stacked up probably 2 yards.
The ball was put on the ground, and Dawson recovers. Dawson football.
Looks like the referees are going to talk about this.
Yeah, they've already made the call.
Yeah.
So it is Tiger football at the 46-yard line.
Because it looked like to me, just to be honest, I thought the side judge was going to come in or the line judge was coming in and had something else maybe. But as you said, the call was made, and that'd been a tough one to overchange. Now you're giving the ball back to that dangerous Dawson County offense. Tell you what, got to contain Vanderhoff.
Yeah, he's busted open for 2 long runs, and that's why we're sitting here at 12-7 with 5:15 left in this game. That is the first turnover, though. Almost made it through a whole half without a turnover.
No, we had a turnover.
Oh, the turnover
Yeah.
right at the beginning of the game. You're right. So. Ball might have been put on the turf
another
again.
fumble. Yes.
And it goes right back to Chestatee.
You get a fumble. You get a fumble.
War Eagles will take over right where they just gave it back. I don't think they gave up. Nope, they're on the 45 once again, just where they were 2 plays ago. Humphreys takes a snap. Snap was on the turf, but he picked it up and picked up about 3 yards there.
I tell you what, one of the things Chestatee does really well, Jake, is their O-line and their running backs and such. Once they get stacked up, they push forward pretty well. I mean, they're winning the pile drive, I guess, so to speak here, and it's helping. I mean, they were hit maybe 1 yard gain there and turned into a 3 yard gain. Those things add up.
Yeah, you got to make sure you hold on to the football, though, when you're trying to fight for those extra yards. There's the handoff to number 15 of the War Eagles, still on his feet, and that ball was almost ripped out, but 15, Hudson Ivy, holds on to that, gets close to first down yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and maybe a long 2. Getting some, it's getting into older age groups, Caleb, and we're hearing a lot more vocalism from the crowd.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes at this age, Jake, the parents might want it a little more than some of the kids, but.
Chestatee comes up to the line. Say Ivy and Humphreys. Humphreys takes the snap, gets a big block from Ivy, but
he gets tripped up, but it looks like he's got enough.
Picks up the first down. So with 3:34 left here in the second. Ever since our PA announcer mentioned how fastly this game's been going by, it seems like these final 4 minutes are really chugging along.
Well, when you get a punt and 2 fumbles.
There's a snap. Humphreys handles it, gives it to 15, Ivy. Ivy breaks free for about 8 yards.
I'll tell you what, Chestatee's doing a really good job on first down. I mean, it seems like just about every first down they've had in this game, they're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. I mean, to compare it to baseball, just for the sake of it, as we overlook Dawson County's baseball fields as well, it's like a pitcher getting the first pitch strike.
Yeah, this Chestatee team's been a lot different than the first 2 Super Bowl games we saw. Those teams and this Dawson County team. I mean, most teams at this age just hit big home run plays. Chestatee's just grinding it out as Ivy is hit in the backfield. He's trying his best to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I think he actually gained a yard. He was hit probably 10 yards deep in the backfield there.
That's as tough as a 1-yard run as you'll ever see.
Oh, yeah, so let's bring up 3rd and 1 for the War Eagles. And you alluded to it earlier. When Chestatee has the football, they are going to get 1 yard no matter what it takes. So as Dawson will take a timeout with 2:12 left here in the first half, we're going to take a quick timeout and we'll be back.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
It's an opportunity you can't miss. Days Chevrolet in Jasper is stepping up and paying top dollar for your trade-in. Any make, any model. Days wants it, and we're paying top dollar to get it. So, what'll you do with all that cash? Shop for your new Chevy at DaysChevroletJasper.com. New vehicles are arriving weekly, or shop from our great selection of pre-owned inventory. Don't delay. Come get cash for your vehicle today at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet.
Welcome back. Chestatee's facing a 3rd and 1. Snap goes to Humphreys. He hands off to Ivy. Ivy gets the first down easily. Gonna be stopped at the 22-yard line.
As you said, Jake, these fans are getting into it. Why not? It's a big-time game right here. Chestatee would love nothing more than to try and score to end the half, going to halftime with a lead. Broken play there. I don't know if the wide receiver or wingback was late or if Humphreys opened the wrong direction. We're going to take a quick break, folks.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in.
Okay, Tom and Jake West back with you. Great job there by number 23 from Chestatee, Cashton Goss, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've been saying that a lot. This Dawson County D is starting to turn up the pressure and is getting into the backfield. Third and about 14 here. See a reverse. No, it's a fake. What a play call. Fake reverse. Humphrey's going to keep it himself. Man, if he had that, if he could have beat that one man, he could have been in possibly for a score. And we've talked about it. Andrew Vanderhoff, the backside safety, fast enough to run down. We're going to take a quick timeout. Caleb Tall and Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Huge fourth down play coming up here. And we got an early flag.
Humphreys looks like he's going to be taken down back at the original line of scrimmage. So for the moment, turnover on downs. And it looks like the flag is going to be on Chestatee, as that flag is going to be, that penalty is going to be declined. So big stop by Dawson County there with a minute left. And as quickly as they can score with their quarterback, a minute is plenty of time to get on the board before halftime.
1 second's plenty of time for Vanderhoff if he gets out to the outside. One of the things I was really surprised, they're backed up 2 plays in a row. Humphreys 1-for-1 passing today, but really at this age group, it seems like any pass plays a big play because it just catches the other team off guard. I really thought they would have given him a chance to throw there on one of those, on that either that 3rd and long or 4th and long.
So with a minute left, see what the Tigers have got in them. There's the snap. Vanderhoff's going to keep it, but he runs right into some Chestatee defenders.
Number 23, Reed Jones with a big tackle there. Gonna have a timeout here. Taken by Dawson. We're gonna take the timeout with him. Be right back with you. Caleb Tallman, Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Vanderhoff, quarterback keeper, got 1 man to beat. Got a tackle, boys. And they just get him, because I tell you what, if that tackle's not made, Vanderhoff, you're not going to catch him, Jake.
Yeah, that's a touchdown-saving tackle. And with 33 seconds left here, not sure what the timeouts look like. And the clock's going to run. Dawson is up to the line. They're going to snap it and spike it.
Good job there by the Dawson County team to have the know-how to be able to just, without your coaching helping you, get up to the line and spike it. And they only lost 4 seconds there. I mean, a high school team loses 4 seconds on a first down spike. That's a quality play.
Yeah, that's a lot of discipline from a third down football team.
Wasn't it? Second down carry, stacked up. Not sure if Dawson's got any timeouts left.
I don't think so.
See if maybe they have time to get one more play off.
It's a big, long third down here. They may not even try to run a play. They may be content with taking this into half, and it looks like that is the case. So Dawson County is going to take a 12-7 lead over Chestatee into halftime.
And stick around, folks. We'll catch all the cheerleading action at halftime. Caleb Tom for Jake West. You're watching the Mountain Athletic Super Bowl 3rd grade game live at FYNTV.com.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the Endless Aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
It's an opportunity you can't miss. Days Chevrolet in Jasper is stepping up and paying top dollar for your trade-in. Any make, any model. Days wants it, and we're paying top dollar to get it. So, what'll you do with all that cash? Shop for your new Chevy at dayschevroletjasper.com. New vehicles are arriving weekly, or shop from our great selection of pre-owned inventory. Don't delay. Come get cash for your vehicle.
No, I'm just saying I want to make sure it's not him laying on the floor, like he didn't pass out.
Great job by the Chestatee cheerleading squad. I'm going to announce the Dawson County roster. We got Evelyn Anderson, Emma Bearden, Kinston Gooch, Amy Jones, Kaylee Biden, Blakely Lyon, Gregory Ford, Cora Nollick, and Anya Jane Starling.
It's an opportunity you can't miss. Days Chevrolet in Jasper is stepping up and paying top dollar for your trade-in. Any make, any model, Days wants it, and we're paying top dollar to get it. So, what'll you do with all that cash? Shop for your new Chevy at DaysChevroletJasper.com. New vehicles are arriving weekly, or shop from our great selection of pre-owned inventory. Don't delay. Come get cash for your vehicle today at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Caleb Tom and Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Here comes the kickoff. And Dawson touches it a little too early, so that means Chestatee is going to take over on the Dawson County 48. Just pausing here for a second as we try to figure out, the referees try to figure out where to spot it.
Yes, Chestatee looks like we'll be on offense. So first and 10 for where he was 48 yard.
Chestatee's going to start first and 10 from their own from the Dawson County 48, and we already got another flag.
1 second ran off in this second half. That's a false start.
Jake, I don't like that ratio. 1 second off the clock and 2 flags.
It's better than the high school game we did over in North Carolina the other week where there was a flag before the opening kickoff was even put into the air.
Yeah, that one was a little unnecessary. I would agree with that. Let's see. Backed up after the false start. Humphrey's going to hand it off. Trying to see inside the pile of bodies here who the handoff was to. I think that was number 15, Hudson Ivy, on the carry. If I was Chestatee, I mean, you're right in this thing. It's a one-score game, Jake. In fact, if they score because they got their first try after conversion, they're going to take a lead with a 6-point touchdown. I would look to get Humphreys a little more involved. See if you can get a way to get him a little more to the outside.
He's going to hand this one off to, can't see the number. Just
23, Cashton Goss.
Good running there from Goss. Just picks up 3 yards, but still.
Looks like he barely stepped out because he landed 3 or 4 yards forward of that, but stepped out right at the 45. So it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. See, these are the plays I was talking about because we saw Humphreys throw it once, Jake. I'd really like, give him an option here. Let him roll out to the right. Send one wide receiver out and say if he's not there, run it.
Yeah, I agree.
Instead, it's going to be a handoff. And I'll tell you what, that was a great tackle by the corner. I can't see that number. But now you're 4th and 8. And see, that's what I was saying, Jake, is Humphreys very well probably your best player, your best runner. At least I would say from what I've seen this game. And you're 3 plays in to this drive, and he's not had a touch yet. I mean, he's handed it off.
Yeah, they're facing a long 4th and 8. They are going to like to go for it, though. They're not going to punt. They may be trying to draw Dawson off sides, though. Yep, they are. They call a timeout. They can take a timeout. They're probably going to punt this one away. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. Welcome back. Jake West, Director, Team F1 Sports, joined by Caleb Tallman. See what this fourth down play brings. Brings a long pass and a good ball tipped into the air, but a really good pass from number 15 of Chestatee, but it falls down. Number 15, Hudson Ivy, not their usual quarterback. He put that ball in the air and he threw it probably 10 or 15 yards, and for a third grader, that's a cannon.
And really, you think by the time, yardage-wise, it was 10 to 15 yards, but by the time you throw it out of that hash, that ball probably traveled 25 yards in the air. Let's see what the flag is, though.
The flag was a false start on I think it was a false start on Chestatee, so it's going to be Dawson ball.
Dawson leads Chestatee 12-7, 6:05 left to play here in the third quarter. You're watching the Mountain Athletic third grade Super Bowl. Another flag.
False start. The center put the ball between his legs and then took it back and put it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, can you, Jake?
No, not even in
Can't
third
change your
grade.
mind.
I don't think you can get away with that one. So that's going to back them up. 1st and 15 from the 41-yard line. Chestatee defense helped out by that Dawson County penalty right there. Tigers take the snap. And a good stop made there. Number 11, Davis Cable, tackles Vanderhoff.
I mean, really, we've seen great tackling today in this game, Jake. I mean, there's been 2 or 3 long plays, and then other than that, both teams have tackled really well.
Tigers snap it. Vanderhoff hands it off. And a big-time play there from number 23, Cashton Goss of the Eagles. He tackles number 15, Vincent Hill. 3rd and a long, long ways here for the Tigers, as there's about 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Big defensive play coming up here, as Chestatee needs to get the ball back. How much you want to bet Vanderhoff's going to the outside?
He's going to go up the gut, and
He's gone.
Gets away from a tackler, and nothing but green in front of him. He's going to get in, make this an 18-7 ball game with 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Put the team on your back. I mean, really, to be honest, Dawson's offense hasn't been anything great today, Jake, other than 3 or 4 massive plays by Vanderhoff. I mean, I don't know if they've had a carry longer than 5 or 10 yards from any other player but him.
Yeah, that's true. See if they can get in the end zone for this extra point here. They're going from the 3-yard line, so it'll be a 1 point. Vanderhoff takes it, walks right in. So 19-7, Tigers lead the War Eagles with 4:20 left here in the third quarter.
Caleb Tall and Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Chestatee really needs to score on this drive, Jake.
Pick up a couple yards there. Second and 8 for Chestatee as the clock keeps rolling. Still not out of this ball game though. They get on the board here.
Oh no, it's the third quarter. You get a score before the end of the third quarter. You're right in it.
Here goes Humphreys trying to cut back. Just loses just a yard. 3rd and 8. Humphreys hands it off to Goss, I believe.
Nowhere.
4th and 8.
They're going to elect to punt. And as they elect to punt, we're going to take a quick break with them.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the Endless Aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
Caleb Tall and Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Dawson leads Chestatee 19-7 as Dawson gets the ball back with 2:43 left to play here in the third quarter.
Here's a nice little run by number 17, Sterling Sally. Dawson snaps it, hands it off. Going to be very close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
That's number 17 again, so like, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Dawson County.
17, Sterling Soleil on the carry once again.
One of the things that's interesting too here is all their big plays are Vandergrift, but it's like they kind of save them. You know, and they do lots of handoffs, and then it's like they suck the defense in, and then it's like, boom, Vandergrift to the outside for 70. Vanderhoff, my bad. I think wasn't Vandergrift a quarterback at Georgia last year, I think.
He is this year. He graduated last year from.
Yeah, that's too many games going on all in my head at once.
Trying to go straight up the gut with this one. That one didn't go anywhere. So a long third down here. I think Vanderhoff may have played for Prince Avenue Christian last year over in Georgia.
Got pre-snap penalty here. False start on Dawson. Big third down coming up here. Chestatee trying to get a stop. And what do you think? Vanderhoff to the outside. Makes a couple guys miss, but gets wrapped up. Only about a 4-yard gain.
So that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. Dawson leads 19-7 over Chestatee. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's an opportunity you can't miss. Days Chevrolet in Jasper is stepping up and paying top dollar for your trade-in. Any make, any model. Days wants it, and we're paying top dollar to get it. So, what'll you do with all that cash? Shop for your new Chevy at dayschevroletjasper.com. New vehicles are arriving weekly, or shop from our great selection of pre-owned inventory. Don't delay. Come get cash for your vehicle today at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Welcome back, Jake West, Director of Team FYN Sports, joined by Caleb Tallman. This is the 3rd grade Mountain Athletic Conference Super Bowl. And Dawson's going to take a timeout here, so we'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Mountain Athletic Conference, 3rd grade Super Bowl. Big 4th down stop by Chestatee. Chestatee needed that if they wanted to stay in this ball game as they trailed 19-7 the Dawson County Tigers. Chestatee takes over 1st and 10. They need a quick strike here, Caleb.
Indeed they do. But I tell you what, one of the things that we've seen out of Dawson County today, Jake, is they've done a really good job limiting the huge play that you're used to seeing at this age group. Typically this age group, you're seeing a ton of 50-plus yard plays. And while while Dawson's giving up some 10 and 15 yarders, part of what's helping them is Vanderhoff's back there at safety, and he's got such speed, he's not letting anything past, 10 to 15 yard range.
There's Humphreys. He's got the edge. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. And can he stay in bounds? No. He stepped out at the 39-yard line, but a big run there from Humphreys. With the penalty on the play, it looks like it's brought back 2nd and 8. That was a big pickup. Chestatee shooting themselves in the foot with the penalty, but they give it to Humphrey again, and he's taken down after a pickup of about 4 yards. 3rd and 3.
Big play coming up.
Yeah, with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the game. They quick snap it, and it goes to Humphreys. Humphreys has the edge again.
Ooh, stutter step.
Steps, makes a man miss, but he's brought down from behind. Number 17, Soleil, was on the tackle, but what a run by Humphreys. I tell you, Humphreys is going to have to put this team on his back if they want to get in the end zone and fight back into this ball game.
But time's waning. 6:30 left on the clock here in the 4th quarter. First and 10. Humphreys hands it off.
12 Childress on the carry. Picks up 5 yards. That may be the first time we've said his name today.
Yeah, it seems to me, other than Humphreys, it's just like Chestatee's trying to find who can we get it to that's going to bust one for us.
Yeah, Hudson Ivy's been back there and ran the ball well for him. We've also said Eli Olston and Caston Goss's name a lot too, so we'll see.
Well, and that's the thing is, you know, I think all of them have done good for 4- and 5-yard gains. It's just we've not seen the big play break for them yet.
Yeah, Childress again picks up almost enough for the first down, brings up 3rd and 1. There's the snap. Humphreys is going to take it and have enough for the first down. Right at 5 minutes left here to go in this one.
I mean, just as you say it, Jake, that's the issue if you're a Chestatee fan. Make sure you stick around post-game, folks, as we'll have all the trophy presentations for both teams.
There's the snap, and good stop there from Dawson. 88, Ben Townley.
And then, of course, even after the trophy presentation, Jake, we got a couple more games left today. I think this is going to be our halfway mark. Coming up in the next game slot, we're going to have Pickens and White County. Got a timeout Chestatee, though. We'll talk about that one when we get back here momentarily. Caleb Tom for Jake West. You're watching the 3rd grade Mountain Athletic Conference Super Bowl live on FYNTV.com. Caleb Tom and Jake West back with you live on FYNTV.com. Chestatee's got a 2nd and 14. Handoff, I think it's to Childress once again. Gets stacked up for only about a 2-yard gain.
3rd and 11 for the War Eagles. It's do or die time. Just about 4 minutes left in this game. War Eagles cutting through the defense. Humphreys picks up 3 or 4 more. So 4th and we'll say 7 for the War Eagles. This is ball game right here, riding on this one play.
Timeout. Chestatee. We'll take it with them.
Welcome back, Jake West and Caleb Tallman. You're watching the Mountain Athletic Conference third grade Super Bowl between Chestatee and Dawson. Chestatee has the ball. This is the ball game right here. Got the edge, staying on his feet. It's number 7. Oh! They say he was out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover on downs. Wasn't sure what was going to happen right there, but he is shoved out of bounds. So Dawson County takes over on downs. And that's probably going to be ball game there, Caleb.
Yeah, barring turnovers, I would agree. And especially at this age level, I mean, really at any age level, if you're the coach calling the plays in the huddle right now for Dawson, you're saying one thing: hold on to the football.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because if they don't turn it over, if Dawson does not turn it over, Dawson's going to win this football game. And a little confusion for Dawson, and they're going to take the timeout, so we'll take it with them. Kept on Jake West back with you with the handoff there. Going to get about 2 yards on first down. As you can, we're going to try and get a shot for you folks. Got the helicopter landed on one of the practice fields over there. As don't worry, I promise you, just like we haven't missed any of the award ceremonies or halftime shows, FYNTV.com will not miss the golf ball drop. Back to the game action, though.
Dawson snaps and hands it off. And stopped after a gain of about 2 yards, but they're just trying to bleed the clock out here as we've got just over 2.5 minutes here.
Third down right here. Big play coming up, because if Dawson picks this up, they're going to be able to bleed the clock. Timeout, Dawson. So we'll take timeout with them. Dawson leads 19-17, 2:08 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Caleb Tallman for Jake West. You're watching the Mountain Athletic Conference Super Bowl. Caleb Tallman, Jake West back with you. Third down play. Oh, and looks like we got a false start. After the false start, going to back it up to about 3rd and 10. If it was me calling the plays, I think it's Vanderhoff time. Let's see what they got. And it was going to be, but once again, another false start on Dawson. Shooting themselves in the foot here a little bit as they're trying to wind out the game clock. Dawson leads 19-7. 2:06 left to play here in the fourth quarter of the third grade Mountain Athletic Conference Super Bowl. Team F Line Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes, not just high school athletes, even our third grade athletes and such throughout the day. Vanderhoff on a big carry, going to get out close to first down yardage. Now you go from probable punt territory to go for it territory. Going to be 4th and 2. Big 4th down play coming up here. Quarterback keeper, and they're not going to get it. So Chestatee going to take over in Dawson territory. Don't tell us it's dead yet. It would take a lot. It would take a turnover, but Chestatee's going to get the ball back with a chance to score here, but they got to score quick. Apologize there, folks. We had a slight buffering of the internet. We're back, though, as Chestatee takes over and gets a big play on first down, gets first down yardage. Clock's ticking, though. 55 seconds left. And Chestatee gets wrapped up in the backfield. That's not good for their miracle comeback effort they're trying for. 40 seconds and counting. And I'm guessing I didn't keep too close to track. I don't think Chestatee has any timeouts left, or they would have probably taken one. Got a face mask coming. As Humphreys broke through the line, and the only thing that slowed him down was a hand on the front of his helmet. In football, they call that face mask. So it's going to move it inside the goal line here. It's going to be 1st and goal. Looks from about the 7-yard line. Chestatee probably does not have a chance to come back in this one, but hey, playing for pride. As they... Yes, touchdown. They do get in. Will Humphreys gets in. And now what you're hoping for if you're Chestatee, somehow, some way, doesn't matter what on this 2-point conversion here, or 1-point conversion, whatever they decide to go for, they've got to get a turnover on the first play when Dawson gets it back. I don't know how you go about trying to force that. Leave that one up to the coaches. But one-score ball game. As Will Humphreys gets in again. Going to make our score 19-14. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the last 11 seconds of play. Caleb Tallman back with you live on FYNTV.com. 19-14. Dawson just has to not fumble this play away. Clean snap, knee it out, and that's going to do it, folks. Dawson County, your third grade Mountain Athletic Conference Super Bowl champs. And there's no doubt in my mind that number 9, Andrew Vanderhoff, is going to be your MVP with all 3 touchdowns for Dawson County today. We're going to take a quick break, but stick around, folks, because we're going to be back for the trophy presentation for both teams, cheerleaders, and players alike.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
It's an opportunity you can't miss. Days Chevrolet in Jasper is stepping up and paying top dollar for your trade-in. Any make, any model. Days wants it, and we're paying top dollar to get it. So, what'll you do with all that cash? Shop for your new Chevy at DaysChevroletJasper.com. New vehicles are arriving weekly, or shop from our great selection of pre-owned inventory. Don't delay. Come get cash for your vehicle today at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Today, in the 2021 NFL third grade season, the Chestatee War Eagles. The Chestatee third grade cheerleaders are, when I call out your name, please come to the table to receive your trophy. Zoe Nagel, Ashlyn Couch, Aubrey Poston, Easton Archdeacon, Brianna Rodriguez, Blair Gunter, Braylee Applegard, Chloe Green, Jordan Bedros, Ella Grace Ivy. Did I miss anybody, coaches? Great job, ladies. Now, for the 2021 third grade MFL Super Bowl runner-ups, the Chestatee third grade War Eagles. Number 1, Carter Bowen. Number 2, Will Humphreys. Number 3, Armani Hernandez. Number 4, Easton Dunnigan. Number 7, Zane Hatcher. Number 8, Luke Brown. Number 9, Walker Smith. Number 10, Chase Griffin. Number 11, Davis Cable. Number 12, Braden Childress. Number 13, Braden Richardson. Number 15, Hudson Ivy. Number 17, Ryland Berry. Number 20, Jace Gates. Number 21, Eli Olson. Number 23, Ashton Goss. Number 34, Raylan Steele. Number 91, Timothy Kemp. Our coaches were Mark Gerard, Adam Humphreys, Jonathan Yarborough, Kevin Capel, Zach Ivory, Ricky Steele, Josh Manning. One of you guys come get the team trophy for the 2021 MFL third grade runner-ups. And now, your 2021 NFL third grade Super Bowl champions, Dawson County Tigers. First of all, our cheerleaders for our Dawson County Tigers, please come to the table when your name is called. Evelyn Anderson, Emma Bearden, Aniston Gooch, Avery Jones, Kaylee Lincoln, Blakely Lyon, Avery McCord, Cora Nollick, Era Jade Starley, coaches for Sarah Jones, Stacy Nollick, and Deborah Summers. In your third grade, MFL Super Bowl champion, Dawson County Tigers. Number 1, Knox Rogers. Number 3, Chase Sikorsky. Number 10, Caleb Turner. Number 11, Easton Foster. Number 12, Owen Goodwin. 13, Tristan Cantrell. 14, Grayson Carroll. Number 15, Vincent Hill. Number 16, Kirkland Anderson. 17, Sterling Sale. Number 18, Cohen Gunter. Number 20, Trevin Latham. Number 22, Griffin Waite. Number 23, Reed Jones. 24, Austin Samples. Number 26, Braxton Foster. Number 28, Liam Taylor. Number 32, Tanner Moss. Number 34, Jay Bearden. Number 45, Weston Strickland. Number 53, Jacob Sams. Number 59, Abel Nollick. Number 65, Matthew Brogdon. Number 88, Finn Townley. Number 99, Camden Johnson. And the 2021 MFL third grade Super Bowl MVP, number 9, Andrew Vanderhaal. Our coaches are David Payne, David Nollick, Brian Cantrell, Dominic Placedos. I messed that up, so sorry. And our head coach, Coach Jolly Rogers. Congratulations to both teams. As we clear the field, please know that in just a couple of minutes we will be doing the helicopter drop.